Just give me some of that old-time prosperity religion. Hello, everyone. Welcome again to today's Living Word. I'm Dwayne Matz. We're continuing in the book of Job, chapter 42, looking at verse 7, which reads, "And so it was, after the Lord had spoken these words to Job, that the Lord said to Eliphaz the Temanite, 'My wrath is aroused against you and your two friends, for you have not spoken of me what is right, as my servant Job has.'" That's Job 42, verse 7. Well, you know what? Job didn't have it all together either, but he was a lot closer to things than these friends of Job. And the difference, I guess, if you were to boil it all down, between Job's theology and the theology of his friends, is his friends felt that prosperity was a sign of a right relationship with God, whereas Job maintained that the rain falls on the just and the unjust, just as Jesus said in Matthew 5:45, "For he makes his sun rise on the evil and on the good, and sends rain on the just and the unjust." Now, this link between prosperity and God's favor has been around a long time. Remember, this book, Job, is the oldest one in the Bible, and it was around when Jesus walked this earth as well. His disciples expressed that doctrine in John 9:2, where we read, "And his disciples asked him, saying, 'Rabbi, who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind?'" Surely that was the reason for this man's malady. It has to be sin, right? Tied into prosperity and God's favor. Well, Jesus immediately straightened them out with this truth in John 9:3. He said, "Neither this man nor his parents sinned, but that the works of God should be revealed in him." And there we have Romans 8:28 before us again. And we know that all things work together for those who love God, to those who are the called according to his purpose. You see, God is continually working in us no matter what comes our way, all for his ultimate glory. It's always about the glory of God. Job suffered tremendously, but in the end, what happened? God was glorified. And don't miss the seriousness of the proponents of this erroneous doctrine. God told Eliphaz, "My wrath is aroused against you and your two friends, for you have not spoken of me what is right, as my servant Job has." Think twice before you start blaming someone's struggles on their lack of faith. For what will you do when struggles come your way? And they surely will. John 16:33 says, "In this world you will have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world." And in the overcoming of the world through Jesus, guess what? God is glorified. I'm Dwayne Matz. That's today's Living Word.